Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lifestyle with Oge. I actually just want to talk about this laser hair removal therapy. Like, I've been getting a lot of questions since when I posted that. I love the results of it and how it's been going, but basically I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me how is it, how does it go, how does it work, what does it really do, what does it entail, what are the pros and cons and all of that. I've been getting so many questions about that. So I just decided that okay, I'll talk about it. Let me just put my 2 cents out there for you guys to really understand and what it's all about. So I told myself that okay, I was going to make a video about this. I wrote down the questions. I've seen the questions. I could not really answer them. So first of all, I want us to go through what the definition of laser hair remover is. So I'm going through with with the definition with you via Google. So first of all, laser hair removal therapy uses concentrated light energy to target hair follicles, damaging them and reducing future hair growth. That emphasis on future hair growth. So for someone like me that took the daddy's gender, I took the daddy's gender where we have hairs all over our body, hair on our head, hair under our chin, everywhere. Girl, that is actually really annoying and so frustrating, because when you want to lay your makeup, you find out that oh, this part of my hair, I have hair all over here. Like, we used to call it game over. So that's what they used to call it. Okay, yeah. So like, I have hair all over my face, and then I'm trying to lay my foundation. My foundation is not laying. It's to just go and shift one side. So, but basically, I kept on researching. I also had like my reservations about laser hair therapy. I actually also had my own reservation because I had to ask a whole lot of questions before I started that process, because I didn't want anything to affect me. I didn't want it to be like oh my god, it's because of beauty. That's because I don't want hair that God that God gave me. I should just manage myself in my stress and be going like that. So I totally understand if you are in my shoes and then you are just tired of the whole hair growth and you just want to take it out. So I totally understand you if you're asking all those questions, because I too, I did them. But here is the thing that I want to tell you guys, that I don't regret it. To be honest with you, like, I don't regret it. That's the best decision I think I did for myself, because I've seen the results. Basically, for me, I just felt that I have been wasting so much time on waxing. You guys know what waxing is now. You do the hard wax, you do the soft wax, you do the sugar wax, you'll be undergoing pain, series of hair stripping off, all those things. I got tired. But I had my own reservation about a particular area of my body that I just wanted that hair to just stop growing, which is under my chin here. I was done. I was tired. That was the one that was annoying me more, because I can take it that my hair is growing on my leg, growing on my hand, and growing on my... okay, also, I got lucky that my facial hairs are not actually the ones that come out very strong and then they are growing like all out. No, it's just something that even if I just take a razor blade or a tweezer, I'll just pull it out just a little bit, and then my face is back to being smooth, and then I can layer my makeup and look good, and that's it. But you see that one under the chin, my dear, you know that thing that people will say, is the reason why she has hair under her chin is because she's a very wicked person. She's this, she's that. My goodness, that's not the reason. Oh, if you fall under that category, I understand you, and I'm sorry that you feel that, but that's what it is. So back to laser hair therapy. It's an amazing decision I took, because it's a therapy that, for me, my therapist told me that I had to undergo 6 sections. After the 6 sections, I wouldn't bother about hair growth over that particular area. Like, I wouldn't bother myself about hair growth. I can go on and about, and even if it eventually comes out for any reason, it's going to be very, very soft and just easy to pull. It's not that one that it's just be all over your face. It's just be like the hair on your laps. So I was like, okay, let me see how this works. I did my first therapy, and after 1 week of doing that therapy, I still had that hair growth coming out. I'm being sincere. And this time around, it came out like, I was like, Jesus Christ. Did I just waste my $35 on one section? And I have 6 sections to go with intervals of 4 weeks. So the therapist already told me that when you undergo it, it's expected that the hair can come back in a week. It can come back in 5 days. All you just need to do is to take a shaving stick, shave it off. Don't wax. Once you start the laser hair therapy, don't wax. You can't wax any longer. So don't avoid anything that you have to do waxing around that area. Just take either you want to make use of a razor blade, or you can't even twist that area. You just take a shaving stick and then you shave it off. That's basically it. So after 1 week, I shaved it off. It came back again after 5 days again. No, it didn't come back again per se. Like after 2 days, I just saw, like, I still saw a little bit of it under my chin. Not like it came back like that. So after that, I now shaved it off. This was still it. I was still in that my first section, and I was still in that 4 weeks era and all of that. After I shaved it, after 2 days, it came out, and I shaved it off. To be sincere with you, to be honest and sincere with you, I've not had any cause to say I need to shave under that place again. Like, and then the way it is just so amazing that it's also clearing, like, ingrowths, all those black heads, black spots under that area. You know, when you've been waxing something off, sometimes there are hairs that are still growing inside that did not come out, but it's actually making the skin area very clear, like very clear. I'm so happy that I did that, to be honest. Like, it took away that particular burden off me. So subsequently, I became so happy that I'm going to be going for this thing. Oh, this is the thing. I must complete my 6 sections so that permanently, like that, hair no go dey grow for that area. I go just day my day, they flex my flex. I'm not going to say, hey, I need to wax, I need to do this, I need to do that. So I have been going for that therapy, and it's amazing. But one thing I would like you guys to know here is that you have to have an ability to bear pain. Not like it's painful, it's like a pinch around that area. So here's the thing: when I got there, they asked a lot of questions. My health status, they asked a lot of questions. I even needed to sign that I was going to undergo this therapy and all of that. They asked a lot of questions. They asked if I had any skin challenges, if I do have allergies, if I had any metabolic, reproductive, anything ish. So after asking all those things and then the media confirmation, I signed and I started my process. They would use what they call that thing again. There's this gel. I don't know if you've ever done a scan. This gel, they'll put it around that area, and then it's like a cooling gel, a numbing gel. They'll put it around that area. When they do that, they'll start up the machine, the lights. You have to wear your goggles. They'll cover your eyes and all of that, just to protect your eyes against the light, direct entry of that light ray into your eyes. So when they cover the eyes, then they will go all over the area that you want, all over that area. It's just like a 15-minute thing. It goes all over that area, and then you're done. You'll be coming subsequently for your therapy and all of that. But I will tell you for a thing, I'll tell you for free that it's amazing. The result is actually amazing. I'm happy I did that, knowing my health status and all of that, and knowing that I came with like fears. Does this thing work? Does it not work? Because people have said that it works. Okay, I hope it works for me. Let me not go and do something and waste my money and it doesn't work for me, because by that time we go beg me die. So guys, okay, so there are a few things I would want to actually talk about. I got some questions. Where is my notes? I think I've answered this question, saying that what is it all about. So I've told you guys the meaning of what it's all about, and then the effect. I think I've actually answered that. Yeah, the effect is that the result comes back amazing. I'm a testimony. It came back amazing for me. The result comes back amazing. So you're getting the call. The result comes back amazing. So it came back amazing for me. But then I have not answered this question on the pros and cons. That's disadvantages. So basically, coming from a professional side and a professional perspective as a healthcare person, for people who have things like PCOS and the rest. Now, the challenge is that once you start up this therapy, there's every possibility that the hair can grow back in full force and it doesn't go out. That's the challenge. There's every possibility it can grow back in full force and then it wouldn't go back. So you want to also consider that if you're possibly in that part and then you've been having the hair growths, recurrent growths coming out and all of that, you would want to consider parts that, okay, this is it. But then everybody can be different. You might go for yours, it might not be like that, but I just need to like put it out there for you to know. And most times it's not even all the PCOS people that you see that have all the hairs and all of that all over their body. So basically you have to be aware of that. And then if you have skincare issues, challenges, if you're the one that easily gets hyperpigmented, you have all those bumps coming out of your skin, or you have any skin challenges and whatsoever, you need to actually consider that, because it's something that you need to put in. And also, like I was saying, you need to actually consider that if you've had the history of PCOS and all of that. So there's some constraints all about that in particular. But generally, I would recommend laser hair therapy for anyone. The result is amazing. I'm a testimony. I've not had any hair growth. I've not had any reason to wax. And that place is coming out so clear. So every other part of my body, if I can actually just decide to just wax there and do my thing. That's my own. But this particular place that I'm so concerned about, yeah, I have to work on that. So, yeah, I think I'll put it out there to how much I spent. I think a section is like $35 over here. But different therapists and their own, so they might have their own price, so I can't really say, but this is what I did, Mike. And yeah, so when you start up the therapy, things you're expected to know when you start it up, you don't expect that some people, their result comes in different forms. Their own results can even come after the second, third therapy, or even after the sixth section. Everybody has a different body system, but so you need to understand that. That's important. But for I had my results in the first section, the very first section, after the hair grew back in a week time and I shaved it off. That was it. But I am still going for my therapy because I don't want it to come back again. Like, I just want that result to just be there. But it's been amazing. And even at all, even if you get to see maybe one around here or so, it's just something that you can just pull up, just take it out. Very soft and easy. As in, nothing comes out again, girl. It's so amazing. So yeah, I think I've answered all the questions. Today that I had time, I said I should just put it out there and then tell you guys all about it. It's an amazing thing. You should try it. You should do it if you have the resources, if you have the means, and if you're under my category that have the hair thing, please, you can do it. It's a good thing. And another thing I also wanted to talk about here that I did not answer here. People have actually said that, and they've heard that if you do it, it causes if you do it, it causes cancer. It makes you to be more prone to cancer. It makes you to be more. Please, can you guys just show me the research where it has been established? There's something you need to know. When something is a myth and not for a fact, don't just allow people to just use their own this thing and just cover what can benefit you. That's just the major thing. Yeah, people can say all they want to say. Better still, if you're not getting a better explanation about it or you're not convinced, you can always walk into the therapy section. You can always walk to the therapist. You can always call and ask your questions, make your inquiries. Of course, yes, when you want to start this therapy, you are expected not to have waxed in the last 72 hours. As in, you can't come in waxed. And it's expected that you must have shaved the emphasis, shaved. You must have shaved that particular area before 24 hours before going for the therapy section. So it's always advisable before you start up a thing, ask those people that are into it, the people that are going to undergo that thing for you. The professionals in that is their field. For I say they have been doing this thing, so they can answer all the series of questions you have to ask. And it's not all about, you will not now take your chances because of a mere myth you just heard that is not for a fact. So it's always good to ask those questions. So I totally understand people that are asking me these questions though, and I hope it works for you as it has worked for me, because my own has worked, and then it's clearing up really good, and I'm so happy. I don't have to be waxing like before. I used to wax every 3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. But now, my girl, I have stayed months, and I've not bothered about even shaving this area, or even you don't understand the joy. You don't understand the joy. So guys, thank you for watching my section. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting so many other videos, asking you questions, educating, giving my own 2 cents about things and all of that. So stay tuned, guys. Any other questions you have to ask about this, please feel free to ask about. So you can send me comments of something that you might want me to talk about. So yeah, send it. We're here. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned to my channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your friends. See you.